All right,
All
it's
right.
recorded. Hold up. All right, we're good. We're good. Well, let's go.
Hello, welcome to the Mixed Room, episode 1. My name is Snow.
My name is Z the G, aka Zamir.
My name's Latonio.
All right, today we're going to be starting off with a long introduction from each of us. So, what we're going to do is we're each going to go through and do a quick explanation of who we are, and we're going to give a few fun facts about ourselves, right?
Yes, sir.
My name is Snow. I am really tall. I'm about 6'1", and I am half British Canadian.
All right. My name is Zamir, or Z the G. I got multicolored hair. I guess that's an interesting fact. And I like playing games.
My name's Latonio. I'm the fat one in the group.
You gotta say another one. Come on.
Oh, I gotta say another one. Oh, bro, I'm also a massive nerd. I like playing Pokemon D&D.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So we've done that. All right. Let's move into our funny recent events category.
All right.
So for this, we're just going to go through and we're going to kind of explain and talk about things that that have happened recently that we think are pretty funny.
Yes,
All right. So Z, would you like to start?
All right. You know what? This might not be funny to most people, but this Elden Ring. All right.
Yeah.
So I was on Elden Ring, enjoying myself, grinding. If anyone knows that game, it's like a hard grind. You got to work for that. A funny moment I have is for some reason there's like glitches in the game, and I killed this person, and for some reason this man's body just did a whole Jesus summon from the ground all the way up to the sky. Like
Bro
Jesus
ascended.
called him. I was like, oh God, I just killed Jesus.
Bro ascended. He had to go home.
He said, I've freed my child.
I must go now. My people need me.
I've been summoned.
Got a new summon, Jesus Christ.
He summoned him in a PvP battle. He just absolutely he picks the dude up and he's like, whoop, throws him across the map.
It's like, I've done it, my child. What? Chill. I just wanted some loot, not this. Imagine being an enemy and that comes in, you're like, nope, I don't get paid for this. I don't get paid for this.
I don't get paid for it. No, I'm out.
I've done a lot of things in my life, but I have not fought a blood katana. I'm not fighting Jesus Christ. I'm done.
That's for real.
All
It's
right.
my go now. All right. Recently, my brother got a new car, right?
Yeah.
I was walking down the road. I didn't know he got the car, right? I didn't even know that he was getting a new car. So I'm walking down the road, and this car drives past me, and he swerves towards me, and I fall into a ditch because I had no idea it was him. So I pick up a rock and I threw it at the car.
Did you bust his windshield?
It didn't bust his windshield, but he came back around and he was so mad. I didn't know it was him. I just fell into a ditch because this dude swerved towards me.
You're like, this guy got to pay. Brother comes out. Never mind. Never mind.
Bro,
I'm
you
sorry.
pelted his car with a rock.
Yeah, I thought that was just some random guy who tried to fake me out. I didn't know that was him.
I mean,
Sometimes it
to
be
be
like
fair,
that.
that is fair. I think at some point I would do the same thing. I don't know if I would resort to that, immediately, but eventually I would resort.
I mean, some of us just don't have the patience.
Listen,
You want to
he-
try me, then get tried.
He was going like 15 miles an hour because it was on like suburb streets.
yeah.
And he didn't stop. He just kept going.
He said, let me just play my brother really fast, just one time.
Oh, you're.
I think this is pretty funny. I just watched Latonio go to do something, and I watched him take his hand. He has a little Rubik's cube in his hand. You probably saw it on the camera. He has a little Rubik's cube in his hand, and he does like a hand motion, and it flies across.
It's like a hole. Let me grab that thing real quick.
Yeah, grab that.
Cubes.
Rubik's cubes. All right.
That's pretty funny. All right. Let's move into our third and final topic. All right.
All right. Let's get it.
This is how it all started. And for this, we're going to go through and we are going to take time and explain how we all met and how we got to the point of making a podcast.
All right. Should I go first?
We'll do it in chronological order. So whoever came first.
That would be me and Latonia, though.
So go ahead.
Latonia, you want me to go first or you go first?
You can go first.
All right. So this happened back in 10th grade. Now, this is like freshman. It's
That's sophomore.
I mean, like, it's freshman year for us to start in this high school, and it was like our first time being in this class.
Bro.
no, we're
All right.
sophomores.
Well, we were sophomores, but I mean, like, the first year being in this high school. And, like, this was our first period, and I remember it was me, Justin Roberts, and Latonio and Jason, and we sat I sat in the corner with Justin, and right across the room was Latonio. And I just remember one day we were just all talking and we were doing projects together. Man was really just like rude as he could be. Just like now. Still as rude as he could be.
He's a little bit rude.
But no, it was fun because we all like bonded and we were like chilled. So we do projects together, we'd hang out. I mean, like, it just led to that. Even when COVID came and we had to do the test, come back for the test, we met up and talked. We were chilling then, and then we came back, what was it? Second
half of 11th grade.
Yeah, 11th grade, and we still continue doing our stuff with our group.
And this leads into their senior year, my sophomore year.
Yes, sir.
This is about when I came around. First semester, I hadn't really met them. I was taking my AV Tech 1 class. They were way ahead of me. But this semester, I came into AV 2 3 weeks later than everybody else because I had COVID and could not come in. And I remember I was really behind, and there was one dude, I don't remember who, but we talked for a little bit, and then I met Zymir first. Well, technically I met Latonio first, but it was like a one-off thing. It was like he sat down beside me and looked at me real funny, and I was like, okay.
I looked at you, I was like, is that a Sasquatch or is that a person?
And I remember Zymir came over at the end of one class period, and he sat down in Latonio's chair and was like, hey, buddy. And I was like, I don't know you.
I don't know you, stranger danger.
But he tried talking to me, and I do remember I was trying to be nice. I didn't really know what to say because I had no clue who you were. I was just like, okay, sure. And Latonio came over and started talking as well, and they made a lot of comments about each other. That was pretty funny. They argue a lot.
We do though. We really do.
Yeah. The reason why is because I'm from up north. I have to.
It's definitely a northern thing you learn. You have to be mean all the time.
Yeah, it's true though.
Because up north, people are mean. I lived in Ohio for a few years. It's a bad place.
I just
It's
thought me
like-
and Latonio were just like brothers like that. Like, I mean, like when you have your siblings, you usually like that. So I was like,
You know what they
Latonio's
say
like a
about
brother.
Ohio? You know what they say about Ohio?
It's not real.
No, it's a rural bar fight.
He messed
It's
up
a
the
ru-
joke.
It's a rural bar. I can't rule.
Real?
No.
No.
What do you call like a place where someone lives? An area.
Rural?
Rural
Bar
bar
fight.
fight of a state. There we go.
That's accurate. I would say that's pretty accurate.
I was gonna say the potato state.
No, that's Idaho.
Oh,
Anyways, that's not funnily enough, that's not when I became friends with either of them. I became friends. Yeah, no, we weren't friends then. You just kind of talked to me, and I was like, okay. It was about a week later, I think, because I didn't have anything to do, and I was bored, and I walked over, and Latonio and Zymir and I think Braxton were all hanging out, and I walked over and I was like, hello, because I didn't know anyone else in the class. I knew nobody. So I walked over and I started talking to them, and I think Latonio made a rude comment, and I was like, and you're big. I was like,
You're
and
just like, you're fat.
yeah, I was like, you're fat, and I was like, okay.
and that's how it usually is. That's how you get in our game. You
That's
gotta
it.
be rude.
That's how I met these guys. All right. How did we get to making this podcast? I want to hear all of your opinions.
So it was after like I've been doing, me and Latonio, or at least me's been doing some streaming for Coach, and like you talked about how you wanted to do a podcast. I was like, hey, I would love to join. Latonio cut me off a lot. It was like, hey, you need an audio guy, and you need an audio. I'm like, bro, I could help. I want to be in it. And so, I think it was like at least 3 to 4 days passed, and then you come back, you're like, hey, let's do a separate podcast with us three. And we just sat down, we decided our name, which became the Mixed Rooms after a long, grueling time of fighting for these names. Then we got the whole episodes planned out. That was just like, it's the start of the geniusness.
Technically, that's a lie. We have 2 episodes planned out, and we don't even have like a full breakdown for one of them. We're still working on that, fun fact. And so I came back, and I was like, guys, all right, hear me out. Let's make our own. And Zymir was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. And Latonio was like, I can be the audio guy. I just don't want my face to be on camera. And we are respecting that wish at the moment.
Yeah, we respect wishes. We respect wishes.
Dab up the homies.
Yes, sir.
There's his hand.
It failed. Latonya, tell us about yours. What you thought about all this? You know.
The funny thing is, besides me wanting to be the audio guy, I wasn't involved in any part of the podcast.
Truly, he wasn't.
Yeah.
The entire time we sat down to decide names, he was like, I don't want to do this. And we were
I'll
like,
just
okay.
have a sleep.
He didn't even want. He barely contributed to the name part. He just really was on his phone playing some Clash of Clans. We had some very
That's pretty
awful
accurate.
names though. We had some awful names and we had some good names. I'm not even gonna lie. We were going through a lot of names to find what we were going to. I mean, even Latonio contribute some. May they be bad nor good.
A lot of them bad.
Oh, come on. We're that bad.
They,
We'd say something about them.
it was a little bit bad. Just a little bit, though. It wasn't necessarily, don't throw that at me.
He said, but no, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all good. Like we just, we had to get a good name. We really only going to be able to do it at school, really.
Yeah, because we don't have the equipment for all this outside of school.
Now, when we get money, that's a different story. We're
Yeah.
gonna continue this.
Yeah, when Z gets money, we're going to go to his, like, whatever he's at, and we're going to just start doing this
Hey,
again.
why are we picking my house first off? Why are we picking my house?
Because you going to have money.
Okay, but like, think about it. When we get them,
Also, you're the oldest, so.
Don't look at me. I'm 17.
I was thinking about that. I was like, wait, I'm not the oldest, am I? Yeah, I'm the oldest. I
know the
I'm not even 16,
I
guys.
know that Bigfoot looks like he's 20, but
No, yeah, Bigfoot he looks like he's at least 18, but no, he's like what, 15?
Mm-hmm.
See, and Latonio's 16, about to be 18, 17, 18.
16 about to
Hey,
you skipped something completely.
You're 17, about to be 18. He's 15, about to be 16, and I turned 18 this year. Or I turned 18 this year in January.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm like the oldest of us.
I do think the naming process was really funny. If I remember that correctly, there were 3 different names we had to choose from in the end. It was
The Lazy Boys.
Lazy Boys.
We had what was it?
I just said that. We had that.
Yeah, I just said that. We had something in the room.
3 guys in the room.
Yeah. The mix.
We had the mixed crew,
Yeah.
which was, I didn't like the crew part because that just sounds real corny. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that is not corny. You can't.
Yeah,
You can't.
It's a corny thing. It's a corny thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's corny.
We ended up taking 3 guys in the room and merging it with the mixed crew because I was like, I don't like the word crew, but I like the mixed idea. And so we ended up taking that and we put together, the mixed room. Guys, fun fact, I'm like blue, actually.
I'm actually red.
I'm gray.
You're
No.
a mixture.
No, but like
Exactly.
he's the mix of us both. He's the mix of
Actually,
us both.
red and blue make purple. You would be purple.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll soon start adding like sounds effects and music in the background of this stuff. But like
We wanted to go ahead and get the first episode out of the way so we could explain what's happening, what we're going to do.
So the schedule for us is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, correct?
There's no completely set schedule for the editing.
So there's no time that you'll get it out, but it should.
We'll project when the episode comes out, like during the recording.
And we can do like schedules. We can like schedule an upload. I think though they should premiere on the schedule.
Yeah.
So like we'll have something at least then.
And eventually we will get I'll get a Spotify set up for us.
Yeah.
And
We're
I'll get
starting this
something-
all. We'll start first on YouTube. I think we'll even have an Instagram, and we'll put we'll put the links in YouTube. We'll put the links in YouTube and in the bio, and we'll get like Spotify. Apple Music would be a hard one to do. I don't think.
You can't put podcasts on Apple Music. You have to do Apple Podcasts. It's a different thing.
Oh, yeah. We'll put them on them stuff so that even iPhone users, may God bless their souls, to get to use and hear this stuff.
They better buy Spotify. That's for real.
Spotify be good, But yeah, next episode we will have a special one because it'll be. Can we say that? Should we say?
Yeah, let's the next episode. So I didn't really go into detail about what this episode is going to be titled. I'm looking at it now. This episode is going to end up being titled New Beginnings, because I mean, this is technically new beginnings, is it
Yeah,
not?
yeah, it's a new beginning. But episode 2. Look out, we'll have a special guest, and it'll be a fun topic. So like, all y'all come join us. I mean, we're gonna start having guests on here. I'm like really trying.
It's not gonna be every episode, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be an occasional thing that we do.
I mean, we can even bring them on the phone version too if we need to.
That's true. We can Bluetooth to this mixer.
So like, don't think that if you're far away, we won't get to you. We'll get to you some days.
Don't put that in your mouth.
No.
Let me get this. But the plan is we're gonna get stuff set up on YouTube first. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna set up the account. I'll let Z edit it most of the times. I'll let Latonio
Me or
be our
Latonio are
audio
gonna
guy. Audio
edit
guy.
it. Yeah, because me and Latonio are the audio guys. So me and him will do. We'll definitely edit it.
I'm just kind of the script guy. I kind of sit down and do the script and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
A lot of this actually wasn't scripted. I did a basic breakdown and that was it.
I do. We do need to work. We'll work on how we do this time because we had to rush this one. So, and sometimes we won't be able to because either A, we're testing, B, break or something. But when we can, we will do the edit.
So by the time this releases, the YouTube and the Instagram will be up. I will kind of post something about it on my account on Instagram.
I'll post mine on Snapchat and Instagram. We will for a while. We will not tell y'all our actual Insta and Snaps because I don't need people following me yet. I don't need normal followers.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
And if you're some of us, you don't have social media. But those who do follow us on any social medias, look out for it. We will either have it in our bios. Snapchat will post about it regularly, especially if we're posting up on a new episode. We'll put the link into our YouTubes and onto our social medias for them to use.
But by the time this releases, the Instagram and the YouTube will be set up. You can look for those. Just go on. And for YouTube, you just have to search up the
YouTube
mixed
name.
room.
Yeah. So in the mixed room. And the Instagram, we'll leave it in the Instagram. I mean the YouTube bio. Yeah, you can go about bias, and there'll be at least something in there about the mixed room.
Yeah, it won't be just impossible to find.
Yeah.
I'll eventually get Spotify and Apple podcast set up, and then hopefully I'll be able to make it onto some other platforms eventually.
I know that on YouTube, on Instagram, we can post.
Like stories and previews and clips and stuff.
Not only that, we can do we can post it as an IGTV if we need to. Because I know some people won't see it on YouTube, or if they want to have it on their Instagram, we can put it on there too. Because I know some people either watch it on Instagram because their YouTube either be parent locked or something. So I mean, if you have Instagram and you want to look at this, or if you know someone who has Instagram and can't use YouTube or anything, you can give it to them on Instagram or Spotify or Apple Music when we get to them.
Yeah. So this is the first episode of The Mixed Room. You can find us on YouTube as The Mixed Room Podcast.
Yes, sir.
That'll be out by the time this episode releases. This is going to be the shortest episode I think we have. We expected to have a little bit more time. I know the next episode, Wednesday, when we record that's going to be a bit longer.
So, with that note, I think we should say to our fellow viewers and everywhere,
Thank you for watching the Mixed Room Podcast.
with your boy Snow, L Boy, and Z to G.
We appreciate it. Come back next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.